Hey everybody, today we're going to play the current version of the game that I'm making at C# for fsharp.wordpress.com. It's called Maze Explorer. It is a game where you are a little arrow and you're wandering about a maze, collecting things, avoiding hazards, and so on, and it is written entirely in F#. The first thing that occurs to me upon running it is that I really need some sort of title screen, something where it doesn't start you right away, because I had to wait for the counter to count all the way down in order for it to be times up, so I can actually be at something like a game is not in play sort of screen. So that's something I think I should look into. But let's get started. It doesn't really matter because I hit R and I restart. The thing is timed, so I'm not going at it right away. So, to give a brief overview of how the game works, the left side has a bunch of question marks, and that is the map. You don't know what the map looks like to start out with, but it does have a few rooms that you can see, and some of the rooms can be locked. It's not a very good picture of it because the black T is a trap, and it's right behind a door. So it kind of looks funny there, but we'll take a look. You'll see very quickly. Let's actually have a focus on it. Restart, and we go along. We only have 300 seconds. Black T's are traps, so don't grab them. Yellow T's are treasure, so do grab them, because they will allow you to win. And that's a black key. Open the door, alright. And we're off. There's a lot of stuff to gather. You may ask yourself, or you may ask me, hey, black tea doesn't seem all that threatening of a hazard, but I tell you, as you're trying to beat the clock, you will make plenty of mistakes. And you only have 3 hearts. You lose a heart each time you step into a trap. The reason I went with traps first is it's super simple to implement, and it gives, see? Here I go. I'm down to 2 hearts. And treasure. I will have a link down below to both the GitHub release as well as, let's see, I'm done with all that, I guess, as well as the my blog post for, and down to 1 heart. Okay, don't open that one. Gotta be careful now. It would be embarrassing. So that's also why the keys are black. Keys are black so that you don't wire up your brain to immediately say black objects in the game are bad and yellow objects are good. So now there's enough here to plant a question in your brain that black objects, well, a black object of the key is good. And so you can't just wire your brain up to look at color and sort. Because I found before keys that I was able to do that pretty readily. We're down to 120, we're down to 2 minutes. And I don't think we're going to make it all the way over this way. Also, you'll notice that the items are and the locks are only visible if you currently have a line of sight. Line of sight is the kind of dark yellow color that these rooms show. And originally, there was no, it didn't even make them gray. The line of sight thing is like, yeah, you can see down there, but it didn't permanently add it to your map if you could just see it. And I changed that because you need some way to track. This is what I have seen. Okay, about a minute left. Ah, 214 rooms, 31 loot. So I don't really. That's another thing. I don't really have a way of indicating, how much loot did I miss, and perhaps upon death I show everything. That would be a good thing too. So title screen and show everything when I die or the times of it. Maybe I have a different. Maybe I show it with a different color background for all the stuff I didn't get to. That would be an idea. But anyway, so here's Maze Explorer, and we've got locks and we've got keys and traps, and we'll be progressing along. And the links to check this stuff out is down below. Thanks for watching.